Okay, so from the land of socialist, capitalist, and plagiarist, I, Mayank, welcome you to this news hour debate. On my left is Shail and on my right is Karan. Today we are going to talk about a topic that are foreign investors really going to help Indian economy grow or are they destroying us? So for my first question of the day is from you, Shail, that are these investors really helping us? Because we have seen the things happening in India, there are companies coming to India and there all lot of changes going on in India. So why do you still think that foreign investors are not helping India?
I feel that the policies that the Indian government is making is very ironical to their action because on one side the government is promoting small industries, it is giving funds, relaxations to small industries, and on the other hand, it is allowing the big industries to come and set up in India. And because of this, it will be a great competition for our small industries because small industries do not have machineries and skilled labor, so they have no chance of competing with the big industries, the foreign industries, who are financially very powerful and also have the modern resources. So this will increase the burden on small industries and they'll further go down.
So there's a strong point made there by you, Shahid, that these foreign companies and Indian companies they have no match when it's come to competition. So there's no way they can grow when these companies are there already in the market selling the same product at the lower prices, and there is so much competition right now. So why do you think that they are helping us? Because we can see so much competition and the why Indian company is not growing that much.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing that foreign investment is very much needed in a nation. When a multinational company goes to a country, it also increases the reputation of that country. So the next thing is that when a multinational company will come in India, it will give the opportunity to the unskilled to learn and the skilled to grow. This will also give opportunity to the newly graduated engineers or workers from graduated from the country. This will increase the experience of the country and thus improve it as well. This will also increase the competition between the initially set up companies in India or from the multinational companies, which will increase the competition and thus will improve the performance of that initially set up companies in India.
So Karan, you talk about how these foreign companies are really helping us in our growing population. They are providing us employment and all that. But so Shell, why do you still think isn't Karan whatever Karan said is like appealing to you?
Whatever current said is was okay, but I think when we compare the small industries and their number in India, it is more than compared to the big industries in India. So we need to focus on small industries because if we'll not focus on small industries, then in future, uh, as I said, they'll lose their market and it will lead to their downfall, the advent of the foreign industries. So in future, it will be very difficult for the government to take those small industries from that level to a level where they can compete with big industries at that time. So it will increase lots of pressure on government then, and it will lead to a lot of wastage of time as well as money. So I think that's a big problem.
So Shell they talked about how these small companies are not able to grow because of the business. He's still worried about the small companies, and he put up a really strong point that there are not many big companies in India. There are more small countries, there are companies, there are more small businesses in India. Then why do you still think that these foreign investors should be allowed to come in India and do whatever they want to do?
So let me tell, I want you to note one thing that government has made policy that the newly set up countries in India can have a relaxation of 3 years. They don't have to pay the tax. So that these 3 years are enough for a company to set up themselves and have a good reputation in the surrounding. These 3 years are very beneficial and are critical for these companies. You know, Apple, it doesn't raise that from that level to that level. They work very hard. Each one of their employees and each one of their workers work very hard for their reputation in the world right now. So the only thing that the small company should focus is on the hard work, and that's the key to success.
So Karan said that these small companies they can't really grow in one day, so they will need time, and government is providing them time to do this. And government has also made many policies that Karan just talked about. So why is it that still all of these things what Karan is saying are not appealing to you? Why do you still think that these foreign companies should go out of India and just answer?
I still think that allowing the foreign industries to come and set up in India will be a big problem because the companies that are coming, foreign companies basically that are coming to India, are having just one motto: they want development, and for development they need profit. So they all have a profitable mindset, and they'll try to make profits. So in this process of making profit, they might steal taxes and they might influence the institutions of India. which will eventually lead to corruption and which will also lead to denial of justice for the people. So that way, these big companies will become overpowered, and it can influence different organizations of our country. So it will be a big problem for government.
So there again, Shell made a really big point that these big countries, they have so much backing behind them. They can steal money, they can make black money, they can steal taxes from the government, they can use it for their own profit. So how would you like to answer to that? Because it is a big topic to talk about.
So that's the problem of the government. Actually, we are not making strict rules enough so that the MNCs are evading tax. We should make strict rules and regulations for these cases so that the MNCs are not evading tax. Actually, all the companies are not given relaxation. All the companies that come in India are checked thoroughly. Then only they are given a valid license so that they can expand their business in India. There are some companies like Walmart that that are not yet they were not given the license, and so were not able to expand the business in India. There are some more companies like MI and Motorola which are not yet given a perfect license, so they are not doing a great business in India yet. So I just want to say that for the tax invasion policy, there should be a strict rule so that no other companies that come in India can invade tax.
So with this, we come to the end of the debate, and with all of these conversations going on, I can only conclude that Indian economy right now is at a really crucial stage, and Indian companies need to work really hard. There are some startups in India who have made it really big, like Flipkart and Snapdeal, but they have still a long way to go when it comes to the international market. So Indian market needs to grow and needs to grow faster. So Indian government is taking step, and hopefully in the upcoming years India is going to be a really economically developed country. Till then, it's me Mayank signing off. Please like, share and subscribe.